guys, Friday morning, up and at 'em, out here doing it. Beautiful day, beautiful, beautiful. Every day is beautiful, think about that, right? Every day is beautiful. You're getting your feet on the ground and you're getting out of bed and you're walking forward. It's a beautiful day. It's giving you a chance to work on yourself, get yourself in a better space than you was yesterday. Pushing to make yourself out a little bit better. PPA, PPA. So I hope everybody's having a great Friday. I hope the weekend is gonna bring some beautiful things towards you as far as PMA and goals and getting to where you want. Even if that's doing something like weeding a garden or something, right? It's just that little bit of, gives you that one. I tell you what, weeding the garden. You go and weed a flower bed, right? If you've got a really weedy flower bed, do it by hand. Pull the weeds and then look at it and look at the accomplishment that you just did. It gives you that worth, even just weeding the garden. And I just say just weeding the garden, but the benefit you get from it isn't just the just, right? So I think we look at things like weeding a bed, a flower bed, and we go, oh, and you're not learning the lessons of what that is actually teaching you. But this kind of brings me to the subject, really. And I'm running off the back of, I listened to Graffiti Machine's last podcast, which was really good. I'm actually going to put it in the description about doing the mundane things. And I heard a quote from Mike Tyson, not so long ago actually. And he said, do the things you hate to do well. Do the things you hate to do well. And I thought about that. And I thought, how many things, you know, when we get up in our day, yeah? How many things, or how many times I should say, do we look at what we've got coming up and say, oh, I can't stand doing that. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, I don't want to study, right? Oh, I don't want to do that part of the job. Oh, I don't want to do my job. Oh, I've got to go and face that interview. Oh, I've got to go and talk to that person about a promotion that's scaring me to ask, or, right? All the things that we don't want to do, that we may hate to do. All right, going into an interview isn't a bad thing, right? But all those things that we look at and we think it's just there's a hate relationship with it. We don't want to do it, it's a pain in our ass, right? So it could be working in a place where you're standing all day and you're just doing the same thing. It becomes mundane and it's something we hate to do. But like Mike Tyson said, if you go in and work on doing it well, the only thing I can think of when it comes to the mind is the purpose that comes out of that. Because even though you're not wanting to do it, even though you're hating doing it, you're still going forward and you're doing it anyway. It's like facing fears, guys. When you face a fear, there's something there and you face a fear and you work your way through that fear, when you come out the other side of it, I know for me, hopefully I'm speaking for a lot of other people, but I know for me, and once I've got through that fear and I've worked through it and done the thing that was giving me fear, it's normally something that I really want to do, just the fear stops you because of that judgment voice and shit like that. But you do it anyway. I hate the anxiety, hate it, right? But if I work through it and do the things I know, the tools I know, and do them well, and when you come out the other side, the accomplishment feeling that you have is amazing. Plus, you ain't got to look at yourself later on and start stooping down to a level that it's real negative, right? Think about it. If you're going into a job that you chose, or you're going into something that you may have chosen, and you don't, and you're like, oh, hate doing this bit, right? Hate doing this bit. You're already setting yourself up. You're already setting yourself up. But if you turn it around and then you go, you know what, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it well. You ain't gonna stoop down to those negative areas in your mind. The frustrations, the angers, what else is with that? I mean, there's a lot, right? There's a lot of, that feeling of, and then it could send you into some, downward spiraling thought patterns and emotions. And if you do it well, yeah, you may not want to do it, but you're going to get the teachings. And think about that. Let's think about work for a minute. Because if you're going into work as well, and you're listening to work colleagues, and you're listening to gossip, and you're listening to, hey, this person's saying to this person over here is, having an issue or ain't cool, or, oh, they did this last week, and oh, they hurt me here, and oh, they hurt me there. You're picking up on their issue with them. That's their issue. And some people, if they can pull other people on their side and start getting to see their way, hey, now there's a group, right? Now there's a few of yous. But you know what? If you keep your own individual self, you keep your own individual thought and don't tie into them and keep open-minded, you may have a decent relationship with that person at some point, right? But all of a sudden you're mixing in with belief systems of other people. And there you are now, you're changing your mind, changing your opinions, changing your mind and shit. Now, what happens now? Do you want to go into work? There's an atmosphere there. There's something going on. Keep yourself neutral and you're good, right? Get along with everybody. And if people have a problem with you getting along with somebody, then that's their problem, that's on them, not you. That's got nothing to do with you. You're doing what you need to do. Morning. You're doing what you need to do and moving yourself forward. Oh, you got a worm. Hang on, I saved the worms. Here we go. And you're doing what you need to do. But if you pull into those negatives of others, you're going to start hating your work, right? Because sometimes it might not be the work, it might be the atmosphere within the work that you're not liking. And whenever you got atmospheres and you got people grouping up and shit like that, whoa, that makes it difficult because you're walking into an atmosphere before you even start work. So why would the mind want to be there? Starts to hate, right? Starts to resent. Starts to resent. So do the things you hate to do well. And then you can't look back and say you didn't give it 100%. And then anybody that would turn around and say, you didn't do it good. No, you did your job. Even though you may not have liked it, even though you didn't really want to go there and didn't want to do it, you did it, and you did it to your best ability, and you did it well. You didn't slack down and listen to your mind and fall into that trap. So anybody that comes along, again, that's on them, that's their insecurities. That's one thing I'm starting to find out. A lot of it is on the other person. It's got nothing to do with you. Have a great weekend, guys. I hope everybody has PPA going forward. Don't forget Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, US, 4 p.m. GMT time. I do a live on my YouTube channel. Come and check it out. You don't have to say anything in the comments if you don't want to. But if you want to let me know you're there, I'll introduce you to people. We have a decent community that's building up, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. So come and check us out. A little bit of breath work, meditation work. And we have a chat after. Last week I started playing Native American flute and singing bowl, and yeah, never know what direction it's going in. I never do know. So I showed someone the Native American flute, and somebody said, play it. And I'm like, woof. That was me facing that. That was me facing those fears. I broke the ice, I played the flute. So I can't believe I did it either. I can't believe I actually picked this, just started playing in front of a camera. Holy shit. But you know how I felt after? Absolutely awesome. Felt great. Faced the fear, broke the fear. Well, I won't say broke it. Not yet. One time don't do it right. Sometimes you can. But no, I felt I wasn't worried about the mistakes I made. You know, I'm not brilliant at it. I'm no well-known player of it, but it was good. I enjoyed it, and I think people enjoyed it as well. So you never know what's going to happen. Go and check out the podcast, Getting Real with Cockney Buddha. Getting, Gettin, real with Cockney Buddha. Go and check that out. It's across all platforms. Go and check it out. And my channel, and I have a website, which I'm going to start getting on a bit more and using that a lot more, because there's so much on there that I ain't even doing, and I want to get on that and start building that and making a better website. I pay for the bloody thing, and I'm not doing much with it, so, because I've been more into everything else. But that's Mind Nutrition, all in one, Mind Nutrition 4, the number 4, all.com. Go and check it out. Show some love. Go and subscribe to that. Get notified when things go up there. Got 50 plus blogs on there. Go and check them out. BD Oak is a good one. SOS is another good one. Things you can use, things you can think about. Just go and check it out. Stay that course, guys. Namaste.